So, in understanding SimCity, in understanding your city, one of the things that you really need to pay attention to is traffic. Traffic is a critical component of your city. When you think about the fact that this version of SimCity, the traffic is not just a graphical creation to make the city look alive. The traffic is actually serving a purpose. The vehicles that you see are actually representing a resident or it's representing a service taking place. So if there is a fire, if there is a health emergency, if somebody is trying to get someplace as far as getting to work, if the police are trying to arrest a criminal, that's all something that takes place where they're driving to a fire, they're driving to the scene of a crime, a resident is trying to get to a clinic, and if they cannot do so, you're going to have sick Sims that do not make it to the hospital in time. You're going to have lots of buildings that burn down. You're going to have criminals that get away from the scene of a crime. And that's going to lead to unhappy Sims. That's going to lead to a lot of frustration for them, and it's going to lead to frustration for you as the player. So you really want to keep an eye on that. You can always click on the road tool, and that will show you your roads, and it will give you a color code just to show you the areas in which you've got higher traffic density. With this city, I have some yellows and some light red here and there, but overall not too bad. You're going to have some traffic, but you just want to try to minimize the traffic. Keep in mind, it's going to be very important towards the happiness of your city. What happens every morning is, and it's something that's interesting to watch. Take a look, 9 a.m. and 5 p.m. Those are your two rush hours. So 9 a.m., you will see cars go from your residential area and they will go to work. And they're going to work either in a commercial or an industrial area. If they are able to get to work, and they're going to take the shortest path, but if they're able to get to work and complete their shift, which is generally going to be right around 5 p.m., then they're going to leave work. They're going to head home with a paycheck. They get paid daily. They're going to want to shop. They're going to want to go to a park. They're going to want to complete a daily cycle. So, up in the morning, go to work, collect a paycheck, shop, go to the park, go home. If those things happen, then your residents are happy. And if they are happy, they are going to stay in your city. If they're staying in your city and they are happy, then they are going to pay taxes. So that's a real good reason for making sure that your traffic is working as well as possible. In addition to your residents, your industrial areas, they need the traffic to be clear enough so that residents can get to a commercial location and work. If they can produce goods to send to the commercial locations and send out of the city, Now your industry is happy. And if your industry is happy, then your factories, your industrial areas will pay taxes and they will stay. Your commercial locations need residents to come and not only shop, but to work there. So you see how important the traffic flow is. So residents want to be able to leave in the morning and go to work. Industry needs the residents to be able to arrive, work their shift, and leave at the end of the day. Commercial locations need residents to be able to get to them for work purposes and shopping purposes. That is the reason why it is so important for traffic. So we're kind of leaving rush hour, but as you can see, trying to minimize heavy traffic. When it comes to traffic coming into your city, very important to try to help out the traffic, which is the reason why you'll see that I do not zone the road leading into the city. I treat this just like a highway. You do not see houses and stores and factories on highways. The game will treat a house, a store, and a factory basically like an intersection because cars, traffic needs to come and go from that. So if I had 10 houses or 10 commercial buildings or 10 factories on this highway leading into the city, that's basically creating 10 intersections, and that's just going to lead to a backup. There is no more painful sight. And I'm used to seeing this in some of my early cities than to see a line of cars lined up that can't even get into my city. So, just a little bit of information, just some tips, some tricks, some strategy when it comes to planning your city as far as traffic is concerned. But that's just want to take a quick moment to discuss that. Hope you enjoy. I hope you got something out of this. And good luck. Have fun with your city.